Welcome back to our final game of day 2 here at the Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League Championships. So this week is the under-18s fixtures. And this final game on day 2, we will see Queensland Secondary Schools, who went down in a last-ditch thriller. Good word to throw out there. Yesterday afternoon, taking on the combined affiliated states. So this is their first match of the tournament so far. Just running through the two sides here. For the combined affiliate states, number 1 is Matt Coretti. Number 2 is Shay Sinclair. Number 4 is Zeph for Miuna. Number 4, Joseph Vella. Number 5, Jethro Scanlon. 6 is Waka Hammond. 7, Darius Rogers. 8 is Alipate Vaka. Number 9 is Lokia Azili Foliola. Number 10 is Shalom Utasone. Number 11, Elijah Poching. 12 is David Turiki. 13 is Isaac Bately. 14, Deacon King. 15, Micah Warina. 16 is David Moananu. 17 is Phoenix Woods. 18, Ezekiel Torsili. 19, Kaiu Fiayu. And 20 is Jayton Matamua.
Yeah, Queensland Secondary Schools, they're all dressed in the maroon in the typical Queensland colours. Number 1 today is Mason Barber. Number 2, Sonny Karma. 3 is Sam Stevenson. 4, Philip Coates. 5, Safiti Junior Safiti. 6, Zach Herdigan, who had a great game yesterday. 7, Zane Harrison. 8, Kanan Miguel. 9, Jai Bowden. Number 10, Eli Kuong. 11, Zach Garton. 12, Jared Horn. 13 today is Jack Finnegan. 14, Hayden Watson. 15, Xavier Tomito. 16, Zach Kumbarawang. 17, Charlie Dixon. 18, Maddox Goodwin. 19, Eli Mackay. And 20 today for the Queensland Secondary Schools is Seth Gundy.
Front row is putting a little kick through the line and coming across and cleaning it. That's U18. So Queensland with some early field position here. As Karma comes back towards centre field. Watson waits at dummy half. Gets it onto Horn. And a player to watch out for, looking at yesterday's performance, number 11 for Queensland. Zach Garton, here he is now, is a real handful. Scored a couple of tries yesterday, made some huge defensive plays. Last play here for Queensland. Ball will come to Harrison. Opts for the crossfield bomb. And nobody for Queensland goes up for it. They just allow the combined affiliate states to take that one and force them to work it away from their own line. Not too many metres on offer here, still inside their 10, 3 plays gone. And a relieving penalty there. Just poaching on that charge, and they get a result. CAS. And touch finder there from Waka Hammond. Poaching with another run. This is the 17 in Phoenix Woods. Hammond. Nice early run for the 5'8". Good hands shown by Woods there. Ball was a little bit out in front of him, stuck out the left mid, pulled it in. Set left-hand side here, comes right, Hammond to do the kicking. And everyone's just going to watch it go over the sideline there. Scanlon thought about making a leap for it. And he kind of looked like he wanted Junior Safidi to take it so he could bundle him into touch, and Safidi was having none of it. So play the ball for Queensland, 10 metres out from their own line. They'll be looking to avenge that last gasp loss yesterday. Thought they had the game in the bag with a few minutes to go. Stevenson, strong yesterday. Really strong ball runner, right centre. And they go right through Karma. And now Queensland are going to get a penalty, so their turn to go on the attack here. As Harrison finds the line just on the CAS side of halfway. Stevenson just taps, goes. Nice low tackle by Darius Rogers, the halfback. Harrison turning to Mateo back in underneath. Oh! Late hit on the halfback there. No, they were offside, says the referee. Harrison dug deep into the line and played to Keyoung and wore a shot for his troubles. So Keyoung to have another carry. Inside the red zone here of CAS Queensland. Ball goes right, Harrison, Stevenson back against the grain, straight through.
Oh, under the crossbar.
It just opened up there for Sam Stevenson. CAS were expecting the ball to be shifted on that outside, and they just clocked off towards the centre of the field. That big centre, Sam Stevenson out of Palm Beach Currumbin State High School, slices through the middle for the first here. I'm not sure if he had a hand laid on him there.
Don't think he did. Someone patted him as he went past.
So much how they started yesterday's game, Queensland, hitting the scoreboard first. 4 points to 0, and you think Harrison will knock this one over.
And the affiliated states, does this mean they look like some from Fiji, some from Samoa, some from Tonga, some from the Cook Islands, some from New Zealand? That's basically what we're looking at.
So it looks like most of them are out of Victoria.
Oh.
Harrison adds the extras from right in front, so an early 6 points to 0 lead for Queensland over the combined affiliate estates. So just like the try scorer, conversion completed by a student from Palm Beach Currumbin State High School.
The Gold Coast.
Beautiful part of the world.
It certainly is.
So wobbling kickoff here, and goes the pulls out the soccer skills, Junior Safidi.
He did.
And he's lost the ball, just struggling to get up and play it. Loose carry, says the referee. Tend to agree. Won't be overly happy with that. The winger for Queensland. First play off the kickoff. This is Coretti. Coretti almost goes straight through.
Great run.
Matt Coretti. Phoenix Woods. Plenty of touches, Woods. Watasone. Oh, he's so close to the line there, the big fella. They come right here. Hammond goes off his right foot, sends the ball back to the middle to guess who? Phoenix Woods. Another touch. And the number 17 goes left here. Rogers.
Oh, well taken.
Plays flat to Ariki. And ball lost here by Rogers. Unable to come away with any points. Sama brings it away for Queensland. This is Barber. Try scorer in Stevenson. And bounces away from that first contact. Almost getting through the middle there. Garton, Coates. The last play here for Queensland, it will be Hertigan to do the kicking. Raking left-footed bomb. And well handled down there by Sinclair. And Coretti gets away from the first tackler. It's a bit of a live wire, Matt Coretti.
He is.
So his younger brother playing for the Victorian team in the under-15s competition, and Alfonso. And this is the other winger in Scanlon, up over the 40 now. Some fresh reserves on for CAS with Torsili. Hammond goes high, chases streaming through. Barber gets big on him and he takes it well. In front of the kicker there. Touch and go. Must have had 1 foot in front.
The referees are right onto it today with that. They're not missing any of this. Queensland gain quite a lot of metre there actually. Almost to the halfway.
Pick up about 25. Hertigan dumping it off. Forward pass out of dummy half from Watson. So, not the cleanest couple of minutes here from either side. Maybe a little bit of fatigue starting to creep in. Goes Coretti once again. They were there to meet him that time. It's Finnegan. This is Tuariki. Just in the Queensland side of the field now. It's Torsili, another run. This is Beatty. Beatty. Comes to Hammond. Hammond just tips it onto his back row and poaching. He bounces away from Hertigan initially, but Garton wraps him up. Hammond down the short side, little grubber towards the corner, and it goes touching goal. So he's wanting
they come back again.
Sit up there, Waka Hammond, and just a little bit too heavy off the boot. Barber takes the quick tap. Oh, and he's tipped up there. That's pretty dangerous tackle.
Yep, they got pulled up with that one.
Had on the back there from Beatty. Apologies, has just got that one slightly wrong. No harm done. And Barber bounces back to his feet, thankfully. Good run there from Jack Finnegan. Oh, solid contact on Miguel. He's up the front rower, Stevenson. Well handled by Salmi Una.
Good hands for that one.
Charlie Dixon hits the deck out the back. Herdigan has to come back towards the middle. Couple of plays to go here. 10 metres out from the line. Watson in around halfway, and again,
will they find Stevenson out there?
And the ball got to Stevenson, but he couldn't hang on to it.
No, he couldn't.
The pass from Watson was a little bit wild. Hit the deck, and it was hard to clean up. It's Coretti again with another carry. He's been busy, the fullback. And Queensland in there. Watson, nice tackle down low. Had some help from his halfback in Harrison. Garton.
Good defence again here from Queensland.
Care of Scanlon on that occasion. And another forward pass out of dummy half. So
been a lot of them here today.
Neither team really able to get into too much of a rhythm here. Queensland still with a 6-point lead.
Let's go, boys. Heads down. Heads down. Outside head Queensland. All right, wait for the front here. Wait, mate. Hang on, Will, mate. No, Will. Mid straight.
So just past the halfway point of the first half. Ball comes left to Herdigan out in front of Barber. Did well to hang on to it in slippery. Gets past the first. Oh, one of the
he's down hurt.
CAS players has been left on the ground here.
$30 each way, no time out in these games as well.
It's a serious injury. Looks to be a shoulder problem here, potentially.
No.
That's Joseph Vella, potentially.
They're looking for the doctor. There she is. Doctor's going over to check out the scene. Yeah, she's calling for probably the stretcher.
Break in play here.
Yeah, great place to be right here in Belgium.
Allows both sides to just collect themselves a little bit. It's been a bit of a frantic start. Plenty of drop balls, forward passes.
They've managed to get him up.
He's on his feet, which is a good sign. It's either it looks to be a dislocated shoulder, unfortunately. And speaking from personal experience, it's not a good injury to have.
And the doctor, if there's a chance, she'll put it straight back in because it's the best thing to do.
Fingers crossed she can. So Queensland still on the attack here. All comes to Watson, centre field. Picks up Dixon, who was fantastic for Queensland yesterday. Just about their best on ground. Try Harrison, flat ball here. Finnegan for the line.
Not quite.
Just
almost.
dragged down short. Good tackle there by Tuariki.
That was almost just about not quite. They're coming out wide to the left. That's a little kick through. Oh, and they're on it.
Chasing. Did he get there? Herdigan?
Oh,
no.
Claiming it, but no.
Got up cheering, but to be a knock on there. It was, I think it was Hammond, his opposition number, who was just jostling for the ball. couldn't force it on that occasion. Zach Hertigan. So 7 tackles set here for CAS. And picked up and driven there. Garton in underneath, but he's going to be penalised. Just lifting a little bit above the horizontal. Or Matamua. Great touch finder that from Hammond. So they're going to start a set here. 25 out from the Queensland line. Trailing 6 points to 0. It's poaching. And this is the 15 in Arena. Comes to Hammond. Hammond dummies to his back rower, takes on the defence himself, but there's numbers there for Queensland. Hammond slow to his feet, wincing. And short, flat ball here. It's Woods. They're super short on the left-hand side. The ball goes that way. Rogers manages to get a ball out, was unable to be handled. Oh.
Over the line.
I think it was his opposition number in Zane Harrison who just flew up off the line, put the pressure on that he had to, which forced a rush pass from Rogers. Just went over the head of Formiuna. Sinclair couldn't reel it in before going over the touchline. So play the ball 20 metres out for Queensland. Real arm wrestle this game, not too much, obviously. The conditions really playing a role and not allowing for too much free-flowing football, as we see Dixon. He must have been watching yesterday. He's been well marked every time he's touched the ball so far, Charlie Dixon. Zach Garton. Again. Jeez, he's so hard to pull down. Makes it inside the CAS half. Hertigan. He's tipping it on. Ball gets to Dixon once again. And Harrison will do the kicking honours here. Peretti coming forward. Nice take by the fullback. But he's wrapped up there by Stevenson. Stevenson doubles up on his work and takes the legs tackle. Coretti comes in for another run. He's super busy, this young fullback.
He's a goer, isn't he?
Sure he is. I'd like to see him in open space. He looks pretty quick. So we see Ananu. That was Warina on that charge. Hammond takes to the air again, coming through. Good shot. That was Scanlon. Zeroed in on his target. Make sure he didn't hit him high.
Still
Junior
going here.
Fafiti gets through the first. Still going, Junior Safidi.
Great run from Safidi.
30 metres. What a run that was from the winger.
Got to find Stevenson, I'd say.
And then they've gone to the right-hand side. Ends up in the hands of Sama. And he's brought down just in on the opposition side of halfway. This is Kumba Bong. 6 more, slow. Miguele. So a full set on in CAS territory here. As Harrison off his right foot, has his fullback backing up inside, but they slid across nicely, closed the gap, did CAS. Out of dummy half goes the number 9, Bowden. Harrison, Hertigan, goes to Garton. Garton, if he let the pass go there, eventually lets it go. Hertigan has to go back and pick it up. Ball comes to McKay. McKay trying to fight his way to the corner. Just can't make his way there. Elijah McKay. Still a couple of plays here for Queensland. Comes to Dixon. Dixon, nice little ball. And the man that started it all. Oh, he's lost it, touching goal. So I thought he was in for
20-metre start.
Just couldn't control the ball. It is very muddy and very slippery down in that corner. And
it certainly is.
Junior
Oh, a bit high there, he says.
And Dixon just collects the winger in Scanlon. So we've got about bang on 5 minutes to go in this first half. Not the deepest touch finder you've ever seen. Let's see what they can put together with this set here. Poaching.
9-17 out now. Here we are. Hold. Go one.
Good run on the front foot here.
16, stand up.
Anu.
Wait. Go two.
Tipped on there.
18, release the grip. Work 16 here. 16, no.
It's the 19 in Fiat Louis.
Stand now, 18. Here, mate, come on. Hold. Hold. Go four. Good, mate. Good. Thank you, guys.
Rogers ducks under one. Rogers still going. Rogers, does he get there? No. Lost the ball. Short of the line. Play on here for Queensland. And Stevenson's away.
Again. He's going.
Stevenson, Rogers gets the ball.
No.
What a great covering tackle.
Stevenson nearly going in for his second try.
So he didn't rest on his laurels there. Darius Rogers from the combined affiliated states thought he'd slam the ball down and tracked back really nicely. Made a last-ditch effort to just take the legs out of Stevenson. He did get an offload back inside, but ball ended up going into touch off legs. Can you just turn that down? As Warina.
11, clear it. 16 square. Hold it. 1 foot weight. You guys wait. Go two.
This is Moana. He's been very busy since his introduction into the game.
17, not square.
Comes right. Poaching back against the grain.
Stand up for the lock in. Hold the line. Go four.
And they come right again.
Good. Oh,
Barge over try.
Number 15.
Micah Warina out of Hallam Senior College gets the combined affiliated states on the board. So 2.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Try the CAS to Micah Warina from Hallam Senior College.
And they get their first points of the tournament to CAS. Big, strong young man, Michael Warina. Just spotted a slight opening in the defence there. And just burrowed low. They couldn't stop him, slammed out. Reached out and slammed the ball down.
Now making an attempt. We can see they're about 20 metres out. And about 12 metres in from the sideline.
So it'll be the 5'8" Walker Hammond to do the kicking for CAS. And he's going to hook it across the face of goal. So conversion was unsuccessful there. So leaving the score at 6 points to 4, Queensland.
Over combined affiliated states. Almost half time. Nearly time for a cup of tea and Becky's.
Inside the final minute. One defensive set here for Queensland, you would think. Oh, great hands there shown by Po Ching.
Picked that up well.
Even on a dry day, that's a difficult take, but in the wet, very, very skillful. So probably only a play or two left to go as we see Deacon King on the field just before half-time. 6 more tackles here. They're not going to get the whole way through the set, though. And Tuariki. And that will do us for the first half here. So end-to-end stuff here. Queensland with a narrow 2-point lead over the combined affiliated estates, 6 points to 4. We will take our final halftime break of today's action. We'll see you back shortly.
My actions come with no one to blame. I love my life, but I'll throw it away if they can't test my love for the game. Yeah, I grew up in Mary, that's home in the brave. That's home in the brave. We at war with the cops like cracks, but this ain't home in the way. I didn't go around all those beaches, but I still got bros at the bay. Hey, free and pull.
So I grew up in this little area here called Shelby in Mount Druitt. Spent pretty much my whole life here, and then primary school attending that little primary school down there in the Mia Public School. Yeah, my little brothers and sisters, they still go to that school now, and you know they still come home like to this point after the school and tell me like the teacher still asks about me. So you know it's pretty good connected brotherhood down here. Yeah, this is the local here. You know, like Dad said, he loves to bring the kids here to run a bit of energy out of them because you know having 8 kids it couldn't be full on for those two. So yeah, burn a little bit of energy here with the siblings.
He's living out my dream. Yeah, it's bloody awesome, mate. He just keeps getting better and better. Like, I'll be his hardest critic. I'll say that's his worst game I've seen him play, and then he's got man of the match. You know what I mean? So it just goes to prove I don't know everything, you know. But yeah, like he's worked hard for everything. So yeah.
For the team this year, because we're a lot older, there's more Year 12 boys. It's more about paying our dues back to the school this year. You know, with most of them being here Year 7, Year 8. So I think it's just one of our goals here. Like last year of school, you know, we finished in 2 months. This is the only way we can give back to the school. Top of my list at the moment here at school is to win that national champ and give it back to the school, and then second is to go my second year of Aussies this year. Thanks Strati squad, that's the Jacob Halengahu story so far. Stay tuned.
Hey Strati squad, it's Casey Ray. Come take a look at what a typical day for me looks like.
When you pray or answer, you walk through life just like a dancer. If I had my way, every day would be a parade. Ooh, I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. And I pray you never lose your star. I'm so proud of all that you are. Ooh, I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. When your answers, you walk through life just like a dancer. If I had my way, every day would be a parade. When you pray your answers, you walk through life just like a dancer. If I had my way, every day would be a parade. Ooh, I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. And I pray you never lose your star.
And that's what a typical day for me looks like. Thanks for joining me.
Stop that. Stop that.
I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man so tough, but mans keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize, white girls let it tell me I'm awesome. Yeah, hot like fire on the pan.
Yeah, camp's been good. We've really come together. We've been here since Monday and bonded really well. And you know, we've had 2 training sessions now and getting better by each day. It's an honour to make the Aussie squad. You know, it's been a dream since I've started high school. And yeah, it's a really big achievement for me.
I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man so tough, but man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize, white girls, let her tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan.
Welcome back to the second half here of our final game on day 2 of the Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League Championships for the under-18s. So this game we have Queensland Secondary Schools taking on the combined affiliated states, with Queensland a narrow 2-point lead, 6 points to 4. In what's been a real grind. Neither side really able to gain too much ascendancy in that first half, as you see. Oh, awkward kickoff.
Away.
Eventually cleaned up there by Scanlon.
Good to see so many locals coming to this big games here at Bellingen.
That's a good charge there by Moananu. Rogers comes out to back rower in to Ricky. Couple of plays left to go here, almost up to the halfway line. This is the try scorer for CAS in Warina. Rogers will do the kicking, high bomb, and coming forward. Oh! That was dangerous, and that looks like it definitely would have hurt Karma, sorry. He came through and took some real courage to come through and take that ball there.
It shows you how fit these young fellas are. They're as fit as. Especially surviving that one. And that ball then off the lady over in the grandstand. Another high one, but they got away with that one.
It's Gundry on the field. It was good yesterday, Gundry.
15 clearance. Lock in. Oh, mate, wait. Step. Go 2. That's fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Garton
Yep.
got the ball free. That's McKay out that side.
6, move. Lock in 20. 16. Wait. Hold 16. Go 3.
Still a couple of plays to go here. Short. Matteo. Quick play of the ball. Out of dummy half. Last play. 6 more tackles. Markers weren't square. Nice identification there by the number 9, Jai Bowden. Matteo, another charge. A couple of metres short of the line here. So Queensland with an attacking set here. Garton tries to shrug off Hammond, but gets some assistance there from Poaching. Very slow play of the ball, that one. Ball goes out the back to Matteo again. He's determined to crash over the 15. Comes to Harrison. Harrison, a little grubber kick to the in goal, and it just has to be swept over the dead ball line there by Fa'amu.
Independent States there. Affiliated States.
Zeph Formiuna.
Make sure we time it here.
So goal line dropout here. Hammond opts for the long one. Taken by Harrison, and it's probably his 5th carry of this second half already. Plenty of work for young Xavier Mateo out of Ipswich State High School. And Jared Horn
well
still
done,
going.
look at this.
Got the ball away.
Oh, he's nearly going to go for a double
And then
movement.
short
but he
left-hand side, and Garton's going to cross again.
He is.
Too hard to handle, that close to the line. Zach Garton, Caloundra State High School student.
A number 11, and we've seen a lot from number 11s right throughout the tournament, actually. Must be the lucky number.
It was set up by a run and an offload by number 12 in Jared Horn. Picked up a rampaging Kumbamong, who got a really quick play of the ball right in underneath the sticks. And they just had them shot for numbers. So it was Keyoung who was brought down right in front of the uprights.
15 there. I chipped him off in the dropout as well.
So Queensland retake their 6-point lead. Harrison looking to make it an 8-point margin. And he nails it, Harrison.
He did. All these goal kickers tend to have their own ritual, and that was a different one, that one, like a little bit of a pray before you kick.
Good kicker of the ball, Zane Harrison. So on the back foot to start this second half, CAS. See if they can muscle up defensively on this set. Gundry gets it on the bounce.
Stand straight, not in. Walk in. Hold here. Hold. Go 1. On the ground, go 10, 14. Marking it 5. Off the leg, 9. To me. Work. Go 2, 9. Go 10. 2. Good now, 9.
Horn again. Oh, ball's been spilled here.
It has.
First Queensland. Then CAS. From CAS.
So chance now for CAS to go on the attack. Scrum feed 30 odd out from the Queensland try line.
Arms around, don't. Yeah. Steady, mate.
Referee's right into the scrum. Put that down.
So ball goes right to Hammond. Just steps off his right foot. Can't get past his opposition number and hurt again. Garton in there to help also. As we see Azile Foliola.
No, it's the grip. Wait to me. Front foot here. Wait, look here. Wait. Go.
And this is Phoenix Woods, who was very busy in his opening stint of the game. Brought down just in front of the uprights. Comes to Rogers. Rogers out the back. Formiina has lost it.
Middle. Go middle.
Queensland slid across and numbered up really well on that occasion, and unfortunately young Zeph couldn't hang on to the footy. Looks like Charlie Dixon, the 17 for Queensland, ready to come back on. It's like a pinball. Almost gone the outside here. That was a good run there.
It was.
Sama. Karma, sorry. So appealing for something there, CAS. Referee not forthcoming. It's Young. Down the short side, Hurd again. Picks up McKay. McKay over halfway now. Still a few plays to go here. Garton out of dummy half. Still going, Garton.
Strong run.
Picks up 15 metres. Great run there. Last play here for Queensland. Herdigan to do the kicking. The end over end bomb. Going to come down about 5 metres out of the line. Kick chase is good from Queensland. It was his halves partner in Harrison coming through there. And it looks like Coretti's going to be bundled back into the in-goal. He is. Nice work from Maddox Goodwin, the 18 out of Wavell State High School. Just got underneath Coretti and allowed his Queensland teammates to come in and join the tackle, and they forced him back into the in-goal. Ooh, overhead take there by Stevenson. I wouldn't have looked out of place in the AFL.
Certainly would not.
Barber gets it onto Goodwin. Just a little bit sideways there for Queensland. Harrison and Dixon. just fights for every inch, tooth and nail, as Charlie Dixon. Again, they're just tipping along. Ball comes to Garton. He's met solidly there. Good tackle in underneath. I think it was Matamua. Had some help from Hammond. Erdigan showing it a couple times back on the inside. Picks up Miguele. They go left again. Numbers here now. McKay straight through. McKay, does he get the ball down? He does. Ref's going to point to the spot.
Yep. They're in again.
Nice try there to Queensland. Just a little shift play. Erdigan went deep into the line and just played short to his centre. McKay, I thought he was going to pass to his outside there, just dummied as the winger came to him.
And it's lights on down here, of course, at Bellas.
So 2 tries in this second half already for Queensland. 12-point lead, kick to come. See, Queensland going to make a couple more changes. And try scorer Elijah McKay out of the Cathedral College in Rockhampton. Young Zach Garton gets a well-earned break. With this healthy 12-point lead. Still plenty of time to go here, only 12 minutes into the second half. Harrison from the touchline. And he's just pushed it across the face of goal, so lead is going to stay 12 points.
And the ball boy, who couldn't be over about 6-year-old, caught it perfectly. Sign him up now, sign him up. It's good to see these young players. That young fella has plenty of confidence. Picking that one up.
A few years' time, he might be making his own
Nice
debut in the Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League tournament.
We spot him first.
Darryl looking to put his hand up as a have a scouting fee on that young man. So, Queensland again, maybe looking to complete this set straight after points. Just sort of rolling through the middle there, but it was Miguele's progress was halted there by Utah Isone. Dixon again, just leaves the markers on the ground, which allows the dummy half to get out. Ball's been lost here. Bowden ran a long way before he got to the defence, and then just as he came to ground, the ball spewed out.
Hayden, again, we've seen some great rugby league here at Bellingen. Unbelievable quality.
Conditions obviously difficult. Hasn't allowed for free-flowing rugby league, but the quality of the defence that both teams, or all teams throughout our day, have shown has been first class.
It certainly has.
These are the most talented boys and girls under 18 years of age across the country. Probably plenty of NRL and NRLW scouts looking to add a few names to some rosters, with plenty of these players already contracted to different clubs.
And you can see why.
Driving Toriki back here. Jeez, he's a big young man. U18. Torsili. Last play here. So I think they'll kick long. And Hammond. Oh, it's missed time there by Gundry. He's come off his melon.
A big falcon.
Picked up. Luckily, the halfback was back there. There was plenty of CAS players streaming through, ready to receive it. As Safiti, Junior Safiti, it's hitting a bone rattler. Gundry. This time he's jumped there. Wore one on the noggin for his troubles. McKay. Back through the middle. McKay still going. Good run.
Certainly was a good run.
Centre. Gundry out of dummy half now, trying to pierce his way through. Can't quite get away, but last play here for Queensland. Long ball here. Safiti. Junior Safiti, little grubber, well cleaned up by Coretti. Bounces away from a couple. Still going Coretti, but can't get past Harrison. Formiuna. Outside backs coming in, trying to help out the forwards now, but Scanlon's driven back a good 10 metres on that carry and just inches his way forward before he plays the ball. Agele. Attempted 40-20, but Barber was awake to it and gets across there. Tries to stand up his opposition. Only just hung on to him there.
They did, only just.
Stevenson.
Stand 17, lock in markers, don't play it on him. Wait, mate, wait. Go to one marker.
Looks powerful, Sam Stevenson.
He does.
Still two.
One of the bigger players on the field, playing in the centres is Gundry. Just has his legs taken out from underneath him. And over the top there is Rogers. Make 6 more tackles here for Queensland. Holding on in the play the ball a little long. Harrison sees the referee's arm waving and decides to take the tackle, set things up again. It's McGillay. Jeez, he's just bounced away from
as.
Broke 4 tackles then. Watson at dummy half. Herdigan just tries to take the line on himself, but the push from the inside there from CAS was good and they wrapped him up. Ball comes to Dixon. Dixon showing it and then just putting the head down. Ball comes right here. Harrison, the long ball. Barber's unmarked.
He was unmarked.
Nice play there by the halfback, Zane Harrison. I thought they had the numbers there. Like they'd numbered up pretty nicely there, CAS, but it was just looked inside and then went bang. The cutout balls hit Barber flush on the chest and he goes in untouched. Does Mason Barber out of Kebra Park State High School. Pretty famous rugby league high school, that one. Kebra Park. Produced many a talent in the NRL. So, it's been a pretty dominant second half here by Queensland. CAS haven't really had any attacking ball, and the only time they have, they turned it over pretty cheaply.
Having Queensland looking really, really strong in this tournament. Must be that maroon top they wear. It makes them play so much harder. Well, Stevenson's going to get a break. He probably needs it.
So his job's probably done for the day, you would think. Sam Stevenson.
Yeah, you'd have to think so.
It's been electric. And Charlie Dixon also getting a break. Harrison from wide out. Just starts it out right and it stays there. So no goal here for Queensland. Score stays at 20 points to 4 with less than 10 minutes to go. A little bit slower to bring it back this time, CAS.
They are.
Make sure we hit me guys out here, 11-6. Make sure you hit me, okay? Make sure to be
They're starting to look a bit weary, I think. Constant tackling.
time it. Time.
And Hammond kicks it off. Awkward kick. Bounces up nicely there for Barber. And they're just running just that fraction harder as Timoteo that time.
Go one.
This is Horn.
6, lucky 11. Here, mate. Isaac, wait. Go 2.
They're just playing the ball. They're winning that ruck
Good now.
and playing the ball just that little bit quicker than what CAS are. As Watson takes a little scurry. And they're going to kick early here. It's confident play from the Queensland number 7, just putting it in the corner and backing his team's defence. And they get under Coretti again. And the referee calls held.
Mate, here, wait. Wait here, mate.
But only about 2 metres out from the line, right up against the sideline.
14, stand up. Here I am. Yeah, mate, wait. Go 2.
Too much for Munu could do there. Scanlon tries to follow up as well, and he doesn't make too many more. So 3 plays gone already here. They shift to their right-hand side, and they're bailed out by a penalty. That will frustrate coach Jeff Eggert for Queensland. They had them pinned. You thought that they're going to be forced to kick deep inside their own territory there, CAS, but a relieving penalty. Good run here. Ezekiel, Torsili, Rogers finds Toriki. Out of dummy half, Azile Foliola. Still going. Eventually pulled down. It was Horn that dragged him down. Sorry. And a little grubber to the in goal. It just sits down in the mud, which forces a drop out. Clever kick there by a halfback.
They start to really look cold and wet and miserable here at the moment. And there's lovely Belgian.
Light starting to fade here as
It is.
almost getting on the outside there was Scanlon. Poaching. Carried the ball well, has Elijah Poaching. And long ball here. They've got them backtracking, but Tuariki couldn't get further than 5 metres out. Coretti waits a dummy half.
Harrison's going to set up something
Low
here,
pass. And finds Beatty, centre field. They're just to the left-hand side of the uprights. Ball goes to Hammond. Hammond to Coretti. Coretti has his legs taken out, bounces back to his feet, gets a pass away though. They're away in the corner. Great covering tackle across there made on Matamua. Jeez, if you found a pass there, Matamua, his winger was probably in. Ball comes off the foot. Rogers!
Right under the black dot.
Johnny on the spot. So the grubber kick towards the posts from the 5'8" in Waka Hammond comes off Queensland legs. And Darius Rogers out of Kareen Senior High School gets CAS's first points of the second half. So probably a little bit too little too late here for CAS. Hammond will knock this one over.
Less than 6 minutes to go.
And
Yep.
make it a 10-point deficit. So 4 tries to 2 at the moment. Queensland leading by 10.
And they're slow to bring the ball back too, Queensland.
They're in no hurry. 10-point lead. Less than 5 minutes to go. 4 minutes to be exact. I'll probably just try and wind down this clock as much as possible. Phoenix Woods off the back fence. Almost gets up to the 30 on play 1. Beatty just tipping on to Moananu. Good start to the set here. Toriki. Flung to ground by Finnegan. Beatty. A couple of plays left to go for CAS. Rogers comes left, goes out the back. Sinclair, that's been put down. Barber's in some space. It's a foot race between Barber and Rogers. Rogers coming across, as was Hammond. Great covering tackle there made by CAS. Had to be made, or Barber was going to be in for his second. They give away a set restart, but I'm not sure they're going to mind that given it was play 1, so they only give up the 1 extra tackle. Gundry in at dummy half. They come left here now. And it was Maddox Goodwin, and Goodwin's put it down in the play of the ball, so... So 2.5 minutes to go. CAS trailing by 10. Scrum feed 10 metres out from their own line. If they are to pull off a miracle, it would have to be in this set of 6, and they're 90 metres away from where they need to be. It's been good, has Jethro Scanlon out of Victoria University Secondary College in Deer Park. Oof, and Beatty met with some solid contact. Rogers. Goes to Toriki. Again, the maroon wall just presents itself and there's no way through for Toriki. This is Moananu. Up driving his legs and gets up to the halfway line. Does Moananu. They go right. Beatty at the back to Hammond. Hammond gets away from his opposition number. Still going. Waka Hammond. Still going. Waka Hammond. He needs some support though. Comes to the fullback. Tries to go around him. And Gundry does a great job to pull him down. Last play here now for CAS. And they try a little crash play. And he gets over. Wow. Lockyer Azili Foliola out of Victoria University Secondary College. They had the numbers on the left-hand side, and I thought he might have bombed one there for a moment, but Lockyer knew what he was doing. Just took the scoot out of dummy half, and he's going to score the try right next to the uprights. So if he can get on with this kick quickly here, Walker Hammond, who started the initial break. Nice individual effort. But you think, even if he does knock this one over, the clock's going to beat them.
It will beat them, definitely.
Hammond adds the extras as the siren goes in the background there. So a little bit too little too late for CAS, but they can hold their heads high after what was a really good showing against a strong Queensland outfit. But our final game on day 2, Queensland run out victors 20 points to 10 over the combined affiliated states.
But 20 points to 16.
20 points to 16,
You
sorry,
converted
they
try
did,
there.
yes. Right at the death. It's been a long day here, day 2 at
Yes.
Bellingen, and we'll be back tomorrow for more Australian Secondary Schools Rugby League Championship action. My name's Hayden Spinks. I've been joined by Daryl Warbridge throughout the day, and we will see you guys again tomorrow.